hustling everything and this job.
Yeah, I guess I'm just curious, like, what does it feel like to go back to a life where you have set work hours? Because a lot of the people that do work those 9 to 5s, there is a sense of like freedom and comfort that exists after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
that you lose when you live in LA and you're grinding 24 hours a day.
Sure.
Or by the
Really, Mike? Really? Wow. Did you guys just hear that? If you work a regular 9 to 5, just wait till 5. Because when 5 comes around, you've got that unlocked sense of freedom. You can do whatever you want. Party it up, right? Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? Have you never worked a job in your life? Of course you have. I know you didn't get famous until you fucking were like 30-something years old. This is blowing my mind right now, you guys. I am so sick of working a fucking 9 to 5 job. I'm so sick of spending 60 hours a week of my time to give to somebody else's dreams. That's literally what you're doing. You are giving hours on hours on end to somebody else's dreams. You are working for their dreams. You are making them tons of money while they are giving you as small of amount of money as they can possibly give you and get away with it. You guys are probably wondering what the fuck I'm even talking about. I'm watching this podcast, What Happened to Devon Werkheiser from Ned's Declassified. It's a podcast on Logan Paul's new channel, Implaulsive. He has his own podcast where he brings different guests on there. And the guest that he brought on today is an old celebrity. Well, he's still technically a celebrity, but he's mostly known for his older work in a show called Ned's Declassified on Nickelodeon channel, I believe it was. And this is the segment in the podcast where they're talking about 9 to 5 jobs and what it's surprisingly like for someone like Ned's Declassified, who should have had a very pop-off career and get all of his money. What's it like for an individual like him to have to go back to a 9 to 5 job? And what I find interesting is they're making it sound like, oh no, why we're not trying to make it sound like a 9 to 5 job is bad. If you want to do, yes, a 9 to 5 job is bad. You are fucking working for somebody else. How is that ever good? I understand the opportunity of work to get paid to do work, but the person who is paying you to do their work is always in a way better position than you. So you're always under somebody. How can that ever be a good thing? Once you become your own person making your own income, even if you're fucking hustling every day to make that income, guess what? That's the same shit you're doing at a 9 to 5. And to say that when 5 rolls around, you have this unmarked sense of freedom that you lose when you become an entrepreneur and go to LA is just such a fucking smokescreen, dude. Guess what? You get off at 5. Great, you're free. Awesome. I'm just not going to look at my phone for the rest of the day because I don't feel like it and I have that freedom. Well, actually, no, you don't, because you've been at work all fucking day working for somebody else's dreams. Now you have a matter of like 3 to 4 hours of your own time before you have to go back to bed to get sleep, to get back up, to go work for someone else's dreams again. And in those 4 hours, you have to cram everything you didn't fucking get done in that day and the day previous and the day previous and the day before that. And now you have a to-do list of a billion things that you have had no time to get done because you're busy working for somebody else's dreams. But yeah, 5 rolls around and you can go to the goddamn beach and fucking live it up and do whatever you want, right? And just slack off. Yeah, of course you can do that. But then you're really never getting ahead. And you're like a hamster running on a wheel, day over day, day after day. Then you're 55 years old, wondering why you're working at the same job, or wondering why you're still working for somebody else, wondering about your retirement, or your pension, or some little petty-ass fucking small-ass amount of fucking money that somebody who's got in a way better position than you is going to give you because you worked for them your whole fucking life. Fuck that shit. That shit is horrifying. I'm horrified that I'm even in this position. And to say that maybe, you know, going back to a 9 to 5 after being an entrepreneur and making entirely your own money is kind of a good thing. No, it's not. It's never a good thing unless the person you're working directly for is someone who has your life in their interest and is going to eventually take care of you, which is why Mike in the first place got a job doing this, what he's doing now, because this isn't like working for your average person. He's working for Logan Paul, yes, but he is working for somebody who's got his back and going to help him grow his own brand, his own name, his own ability to do all of the stuff he wants to do on his own while making his own money. And it's just hilarious to me that he has this view, or he's going to paint this view that you can just, you have basically the amount of free time that you have as an entrepreneur to live every day after 5 when you get off of work. When you have a small window of about 4 hours to try and cram all this bullshit in, fucking calling family members to talk to family members, working out at the gym, making sure your house is clean, getting on top of your laundry, making sure your fucking meals are good, making sure all this shit around the house is fucking good. Oh, you got to go buy light bulbs. Oh, you got to fucking fix the washing machine broke. You got to do this. You got to do that. All this fucking bullshit on top of, oh, you're fucking, like, it never ends. You need days on days on days to yourself to work on your own life to do what you want to do. So this video is just blowing my mind that you're going to make it just fucking seem like anybody in their right mind would want to choose a 9 to 5 over having every day, all day, every day to work on your own, entirely you, work for yourself. Oh, you want to sleep 10 minutes longer? No big deal. Do it. You want to sleep 2 hours longer? No big deal. Work 2 hours later? No big deal. You're working for somebody else? You don't get to do that. You get here at this time, bitch. You take your fucking break at this time, bitch. You take your lunch at this time, bitch. You clock out at this time. Oh, you want to come in early? No. Oh, you don't want to stay late? Too bad. You're staying late. Fuck the 9 to 5.
New York City and you're grinding 24
Sure.
hours. I remember when I was working corporate and I would get out at 5 o'clock. I would be like, I don't really feel like looking at my phone till tomorrow.
Right.
And I would just go to the gym, hang out with people.
Sure.
Or I would call my mom, talk to her for a couple hours. There was nothing to do.
Right.
That just sounds like the greatest life ever, doesn't it, guys? Nothing to do. Go to the gym, hang out with friends, call your mom. I like calling my mom. There's nothing wrong with calling mom, but my point is, that is not a life of luxury.
So, like, it's almost like how...
And nor is an entrepreneur life. I'm not saying just because you become an entrepreneur, all of a sudden you have fucking millions of dollars. I'm saying all of the time you are investing is time you're investing in yourself and your own dreams, not somebody else's. It makes way more sense.
What was it like to go back to a place where, if you wanted to, you knew your paycheck was coming.
Yep.
You knew it was going to happen, whether you grinded harder or not, because you were just going to get the same check at work. You go home at 5 o'clock, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I mean, mine's still...
Because you can't do whatever the fuck you want right now, right? Because you're stuck on a podcast? I don't get it, dude. Why are you acting like you're in fucking prison in the situation you're in?
It's still not a 9 to 5. Like it's 3 to 4 days a week.
Exactly.
And there's so much shit I have to do after. Yeah, some days I can just go home and pass out and chill.
Yeah, and you know why there's all this shit he has to do afterwards? Because the 9 to 5 is not his. It's not his dream. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to do all this extra work and be fucking tired all the time because he's trying to do what he should be doing. But then you have to do the 9 to 5 to make money to fucking get, it's a horrible fucking bridge transition zone is what it is. It's horrifying. And
there's still so much other stuff.
So many people aren't even working to do anything with their lives outside of work. They're just like Mike said, just trying to fucking relax a little bit. It's a psychopathic, psychotic cycle of being on a hamster wheel that is sickening to me.
Stuff I'm hustling, my music, the acting, just my life responsibility.
All right, please take me out to dinner before you fuck me. Jesus Christ, bro.
Fuck your phone, dude.
It's already got a crack on it.
It's already smashed to shit.
Sorry, I talk with my hands. Yeah, so my schedule is still not normal. When I first got the jobs, man, it was crazy. So my life, your life fell apart in a different way. My life fell apart. My life fell apart like 3 years ago in a pretty like, my parents started a divorce like 3 years ago. That happened. I ran out of money. So I was working 2 jobs and doing a play at the same time. This was like an 8-month run where I was working 2 jobs for the first time. I was out of money. I was so stressed. My parents were getting divorced. My family was falling apart. And I was doing this play. And it was a really intense time in my life. And then follow that up with like a giant relationship coming to an end. A girl I thought I would marry ended.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
Like there's been so much breaking down in my life. And if you just, I don't know, if you just
All right, guys. I think they're pretty much off the topic. I pretty much said what I got to say. This shit's just fucking getting under my skin. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you agree or you disagree. And if you do or you don't, let me know why down below. If you guys aren't already subscribed, if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got more content coming soon. More fire-ass videos. Stay hollering at ya, boy. This has been another Planet Hundo video. Hundo's out. Peace.